What do you think, Dad? Good?
Your mother's a brilliant woman. That's why she married me.
I enjoyed doing it. It really made me feel part of the island.
Well done, darling. I think the locals will love it.
Circe Spotlight, read all about it, read all about it.
Thanks.
Thanks. What's that?
It's a newspaper about the island. Ralph's mum did it.
Well, what do you think? Do you like the article about all the shipwrecks? I helped my mum with that.
It's, a real spin-out.
Yeah, ace. Yep, I think it's pretty good for the first effort.
Your dad must be spewing. He only gets 20 mentions.
What's that supposed to mean?
Andrew Knowles did this. Andrew Knowles did that. Andrew Knowles was at the opening of his filing cabinet. You'd think he's the only dude on the island.
Well, if you don't like a spotlight, why don't you publish one of your own?
Another meaningful experience in the classroom of life, miss.
Our computer has a very good desktop publishing program.
Typical. Always ready to knock, but can't do any better.
Standing on my head with my eyes closed.
That'll explain your spelling.
Why do we get so hung up about being able to spell, Miss Selby? Computers do it all for us nowadays.
Well, you won't always have access to a spell checker.
I think it's a great idea. Kids need to have the same things.
It's a lot of hard work putting out a newspaper.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
You've got to be better than this crap.
Kelvin.
Miss Selby,
Yes, Kelvin.
what do you call the person that's in charge of a newspaper?
The publisher. Or the editor-in-chief.
Editor, that's it. That's who I was thinking of.
Mrs Knowles, for example, is the editor of The Spotlight.
So, Ralph's only like just a reporter.
So, what are you saying?
Our newspaper's going to need an editor. So I thought, it may as well be me.
Why? Because you have a nose for news?
Because I can spell brilliantly.
Well, actually, that's a very good reason for making you the editor. You might learn the importance of spelling.
So do I get the job?
Deal.
Our new media mogul. Well done.
Congratulations, Mrs Knowles. I was really tickled by it. What about a cooking section? Recipes for island specialities.
What a terrific idea, Miss Hurley.
There you are, Mrs Knowles. Very good. Brilliant work.
Thank you, Hermes.
I was thinking of offering you a weekly column. Safe and secure with Hermes and Darkus. I've taken the liberty of doing a couple of samples.
Oh, sounds fascinating.
That doesn't look like homework.
It is, Mum.
Kids will get pilot's licenses. Come on. I know there's a comic in there. The professional journalist?
Miss Selby made me editor of the school paper.
What? You got a D for English last term.
Ha! Most of the editors in this book got bad marks at school. What it takes is a nose for news.
If it's anything like a nose for trouble, you'll do fine.
Crumps' nose for news never let him down. Now, he was an award-winning investigative journalist. Copy! He'd come a long way since those early days on Circe Island. He was a hotshot reporter on his way to the top. So I want to nail all the shonky traders who rip off kids.
What? Like your granddad?
Butt out, Ralph. You work for the opposition, remember?
Well, it is the only store on the island. I thought I'd do environmental issues.
Yeah, well, don't make it too warm and wussy.
I'll do music, reviews, and gossip.
Great, okay. Now we need a sports section. Everybody loves sport. That's Guido and Billy's round.
I'm not round, just big for my age.
No, dope. Your round is what you cover. You and Guido will report on sport, okay?
Okay.
5 p.m. is deadline, okay, guys?
So, what's your paper going to be called?
It needs to be catchy. The Investigator. No.
Private Eye?
Sticky Beak. That's it.
Snoop. Here, look it up. Comes right before snore, which is what people will be doing reading your newspaper.
Now that one there, I made when I was 11. This one is really my prize effort. Did you like it? Rather a tiresome pair.
Yes, Star Trek! Not bad. Not bad. Babe stuff is really good. Julie, you're gonna have to do another draft. What? Sharpen it up. Look at it from a new angle.
What's going to be on page 1?
I'm working on it.
Ha! He doesn't know.
Of course I know. I'm the editor, aren't I?
Yeah? So what is it then?
It's a secret.
It's got to be better than some dumb shipwreck yonks ago.
Shipwrecks! Yes!
What?
There might be something in it.
Circe Island, Australia's Bermuda Triangle.
I've got deliveries to make.
Where does he get his imagination?
Hundreds of ships have disappeared in the murky depths of Circe Island.
In a series of coincidences beyond explanation. Oh no.
Strange lights were seen in the sky.
Reports of alien spacecraft.
We have to ask, is this an official cover-up? Looks like Kelvin's found his life's calling.
Sneaky little rat. How dare he?
Don't you think you're overreacting?
He's taken all my hard work and research and turned it into sensationalist rubbish.
It's just a school project, darling.
It's the principle.
Look, Mum, it's not gonna last. Kelvin's got the attention span of a blowfly.
I'm sure it'll be his one and only edition.
Hi there.
Oh, yeah.
I need some camping supplies. There's my list.
No worries. Could you get us a small packet of detergent, thanks, love?
Okay, Dad.
Staying long?
10 days. Circe Island, Australia's Bermuda Triangle. How much is this?
Well, it's a giveaway.
50 cents, actually. I should know. I'm the editor.
Cheap, at half the price. Good on you, son.
We can't let Kelvin get away with printing that kind of garbage.
People on Circe Island may be gullible, but once I've laid it out in black and white...
Extra, extra! Circe Island Spotlight 2nd edition, extra! Read all about it. Spotlight prints the whole truth, extra!
This is boring. Hey, check this out. Spotlight promises our readers it will never stoop to cheap stunts to sell newspapers. Who would want to read this? And we are shocked by the lowering of standards by those who do. The Spotlight shall print the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
What does that mean?
This means war.
Hot off the presses, eh?
Yep.
Okay, what's this one about? Island bully bulldozers kids' freedom of speech.
Oh, Mrs Knowles is gonna love that.
Look! I can understand why some of you are upset, but it's been an incredible learning experience for all of them, especially young Kelvin.
Well, how would you like to be called a bully in print?
I know Kelvin has his faults, but
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the newsroom.
where is this Bermuda Triangle thingy anyway?
Well, at least they're not out wrecking
You're so right, sorry, Dad.
Come on, ever insult my mother again? What are you gonna do, Ralphie? Bore me to death? Mommy's boy, Mommy's boy.
Both of you! Inside right now! The rest of you should all know better.
A good journalist checks their facts, has a balanced view, and believes in ethics. In the real world of journalism, there is such a thing as libel, and the penalties can be very costly.
Neither money nor ethics were an obstacle to the global media ambitions of Kelvin Crumps.
It's the president on line 1, Casey.
Tell the loser I'm not going to talk to him until he does something about the interest rates.
Madonna on line 2, Casey. She wants to make sure you're coming over to dinner tonight. Good morning, Mr. Crumps. Can I help you?
Yeah, I can only make it for desserts. I've got my acceptance speech for the Nobel Prize to finish.
I just say, Kelvin?
Interest rates?
Kelvin Crump. Just the person I wanted to see.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
Don't we have a guilty conscience? No, I wanted to talk to you about contributing a column to Snoop. Safe and secure with Hermes and Darkus.
Catchy title. It may be just what we need, Mr. Andarkus.
Call me Hermes. I've taken the liberty of doing a couple of sample columns.
On one condition, though.
What's that?
I'm interested in the real power on the island. Of course, usually my reporters do all the interviewing, but for you, I'll make an exception.
I appreciate that, Kelvin.
Call me KC.
KC.
How's it going, Ralphie?
So on the surface, we may look small, but I can assure you we play a vital link in world security matters.
Like spies and stuff.
I can neither confirm nor deny that on the record.
Then what about off the record?
Let's just say the world is a safer place because of the work we do here at Asnot.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
I'm doing an interview for the paper.
Oh, right. You got your meeting in 5 minutes.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Andarkus.
I'll read the article before publication, Casey.
Oh, of course. Not? Yeah, that's much better. What a mega dog. Wait till you hear this. Move over, Rover.
I haven't finished my article on composting.
It needs more punch. Rewrite it. Tighten it up. Give it more guts. Like Babe does with her stuff.
Composting isn't about guts.
It's boring. I'm the editor and I say rewrite it.
No way.
Would you rather go work for the Spotlight? I haven't got time to argue.
Fine, I will. At least they appreciate good work when they see it.
Good riddance to bad compost. I was sick of her lovey-dovey baby whale stuff anyway.
But what do we do instead?
Where did I see it? There's this restaurant on some Japanese island that has nothing but endangered species on the menu. This ought to do for a filler. Gross. You name it, they serve it. Rhino burgers, seal steaks, takeaway turtle. Julie will freak out. Oh, no. Okay, get out of my way. I've got to finish the next edition. Here you go, Dad.
Oh, what have you got for us this time, Scoop?
Circe Island spy front, says security chief.
Kelvin, what have you done this time?
Kelvin, when you get out of high school, mate, give us a call. The boy's a natural reporter.
What's the card say?
Bob Hacker, editor, Picture Post magazine.
Yeah. You idiot. Don't you understand the consequences of this sort of ridiculous comment?
I've been misquoted, sir.
I don't think so. What were you doing talking to the boy anyway? You'd better pray this doesn't go any further. Yes? I'm sorry. You'd better listen to this. It's the minister ringing from Canberra. Hello. Yes, Minister.
Hermes is gonna chuck a psych over this.
Yeah, and I'm really packing death. So, listen, babe, you're my ace reporter, and I need you to get some dirt on Julie.
Kelvin, she's a friend.
That little traitor's no friend of mine.
No way, that's putrid.
Look, I don't need you or her. And if you don't like it, then you can just get lost too.
You've really turned into a jerk, you know, Kelvin. Out of my way, dogs.
We want our share of the money. What money? Geraldine says you've been selling papers at the general store. Oh, that money. It's all gone back into the paper.
Don't lie to us. We reckon you've stashed plenty away and we want our cut. Spill your guts, Kelby. We want the money.
Ah, let go. You're dead meat, pal. Look, I'm not scared of you losers. I've got connections, you know. An editor from a big city newspaper wants me to join him.
Crump became not only the world's biggest media mogul, but also a generous supporter of worthy causes.
100 million for the rainforests. Okay, no worries, Sting, baby. Okay, the check's in the mail. No worries, mate.
Hello, Kelvin.
Hi. I was just napping.
I know you've been working very hard. But I'm afraid you've gone way too far this time. Somehow, a mainland journalist got hold of the last edition of the Snoop, and now the government's furious about the spy story.
So what are you saying?
No more editions of the paper. It's causing too many problems.
I thought you said the media was supposed to stir up things.
It is also supposed to report the truth.
No way, I'm not giving up.
Kelvin, you've got company in the store.
Who?
A policeman.
Oh.
Kelvin Crump?
Yes, sir.
This is an injunction forbidding the publication of the Snoop due to copyright infringement.
Hey?
It seems you published an article from a newspaper owned by the Century Media Group about a restaurant in Japan without paying for the reprint rights. Ignoring this injunction is punishable by fines or jail, or both.
Crump's global empire had crumbled to one pathetic newsstand.
Read all about it! Siamese twin, Elvis impersonator! Madonna to marry Prince Charles! Aliens abduct Michael Jackson and then send him back.
Tragic.
And so, Crumps' brief moment of glory was snuffed out by the fickle finger of fate.
What do you think you're doing?
Is there a law against digging a hole?
What's in the box?
It's a time capsule.
For future generations?
Yeah, so they can find out the truth about Circe Island.
One day we will be vindicated.
We will. You're not mad at me for publishing the spy story?
Only a chosen few in any generation can withstand the full fiery blast of the truth.
Like you and me.
You have your faults, Kelvin Crump. But you didn't flinch when it came to publishing the works of Hermes and Darcus.
So do you think we'll be recognized for our efforts in the future?
You mark my words, Casey.
Yeah. Well, let's keep Snoop safe and secure in its time capsule. For those future generations.
Adieu, Snoop.